Okay, I wanted to do a quick, somewhat in-depth overview of how to navigate the course. Let me get out of these. Okay, when you log into the course, the very first page that you land on is the announcement page. Always get into the habit of reading the announcements. When I upload something here, I always have it so that it sends it to your Tunxus email. Also, sometimes I will put in a link to something in the class that doesn't translate to the email, so it's a good idea to always read this. Okay, alrighty, that's the announcements. What you see on the left-hand side are all the different parts of the class. These three on the bottom are the ones that are in every single class, always the same. I'm not going to go over them. Again, these are what you're going to see in all of the classes. I don't plan to use Collaborate unless there's an issue. Okay, but let me click on this first one, Course Outline. What I have here in this folder as the student course outline, which other colleges call the syllabus. I have it both in Word and as a PDF. I have the calendar in both Word and a PDF. So if we'll just look at the PDF because it's a little easier. Pretty standard. We are all supposed to use more or less the same format. If you want to get in touch with me, good thing to do is to send me an email. Or over here where it says messages, if you click on that, you can send me a message. I will probably be checking the messages in this course more frequently than I would check my email. I'm trying to check my email instead of multiple times a day. I'm trying to check it maybe 3 times a week. So if you want a faster response, send me a message in the course. If you need an immediate response, an immediate meaning within a few hours, send me a text to my Google number. Okay. I don't have office hours specifically, but if you tell me when you want to meet, that's what we'll do. Okay. Let me just, what the heck did I do? I clicked on something. Okay. Okay, we were on the PDF. There must have been a link in here. Okay. Again, we will go over these, or if you're seeing this after the first class, we have gone over these a little bit in class, the outcomes that, in a sense, it's what are the major components to the class that are going to lead to how you're going to be graded. We're using a book called Understanding Intercultural Communication, 3rd edition. It's not, I wouldn't consider it the greatest book of what I've looked at. It's the most, let's see. There was one I looked at that just didn't have enough stuff. There was another that had something like 20 chapters. So I thought this was a good middle of the road. I don't know that it's really a keeper, so I would say definitely rent the ebook. I don't think it's a book that's worth purchasing. Okay. Basically, at the end of the class, we're going to have an essay. Every other week, you're going to have a journal. Every week, you're going to have a discussion in class, and you will write this up. There's a mistake. That should be 240. I will fix that. Every week, there's going to be a quiz. Oh my gosh, I got to fix this. It's not 396 points. There's going to be just a brief survey every week. Okay. The essay, I do this the way I do with the essay for interpersonal communication, because the essay it's fairly heavy. It's worth a lot of points. I don't want to wait till the last minute. I'm going to have you do it in sections, and I will give you feedback on the sections. It seems to that seems to be helpful. Okay, academic honesty. Please, 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 I beg you, do not plagiarize. Don't submit someone else's ideas as your own. I don't ever ask you to go out and read anything extra that I have not provided. If you want to do that, that's great. But then say, I read a real cool blog and blah blah blah, or I saw a TikTok and this happened. It's important to give credit where credit is due. Where is this? We meet only once a week, so it's very important for you to come to class and be in class the whole time, and to keep up with the work. But because I know that things happen, I am giving everyone what I'm calling a green card. I don't know why I came up with that. It has nothing to do with immigration. I've just always called it a green card. I think it's from soccer, the red card, the yellow card, and the red card. Okay, so you have two of them. One says you don't have to do an assignment. So life is crazy. When it comes time to do the journal for either chapter 4 or 5, there's so much else going on. You go in, instead of uploading the work, you say, I'm using my green card because I have a test in my statistics class and a presentation in public speaking, and there's a family wedding, so I'm going to use my missed assignment green card. Or you say, I do want to do this assignment, but I'm just, this weekend is very busy. I can't get it done on Saturday, but I can have it done by the following week on a Wednesday. And you use your late card. Okay, just so you know that those exist. I put the schedule here. Okay. So you can see it this way. I mean, I don't know. Personally, I like the calendar better. I just think I think in graphs and charts sometimes. I also like colors. Blackboard does not like the fact that I use colors. So the topic is a topic in the journal is in blue. The discussions are in green. The quiz is in purple. Okay, just so you know. Alrighty. So let me go back again. That's the course outline. Oh, I said you could send me a message in Blackboard. So let me show you what that looks like. You're going to create a message. Who's it to? You're going to send it to me. Honestly, you could send it to anyone in the class. Send it to me. You go like this. Okay. What's the topic? I don't know. Lost. And then you say, Professor Yowen, I am confused about, all right, let me about the work for this week. I want to spell something wrong. I don't understand due dates. I'm trying to spell words wrong and it's not working. Okay, let's do that. See what happens. So there's this ABC function. Always a good idea to use it. Oh, it doesn't like Yowen, so we just ignore. Let me get rid of this. We just ignore it. It doesn't like don't, so we click on this and accept it. All right, no misspellings and submit. Okay, perfect. All right, go back to course content. What I do. Getting started, it's the same in every single class. This is standard part of Blackboard. Okay, course content. So normally what you will see is, like I will hide this in a minute. When you log in, you are only going to see the work for this week. Then when we get ready for next week, this will be on top. So the folder that is right under getting started is always the most current week. So when you look at this, what you have, I'm not sure why something's just not showing up for me. Okay. There is a quiz. This quiz does not count towards your grade, but I'm asking you to do it. So I want to make sure that once you do it, if there are questions, if a lot of people got the same thing wrong, I will know that I need to go over that again. So it's on the course outline and on, I say 2 videos, which is this one, how to navigate the course and how to submit work and access feedback. This last one here, how to format and upload a journal. I created this for my FYE class because students were brand new and they had no idea how to use it. So if you have never used Word, or you've never uploaded work to Blackboard, this would be a good video to watch. Okay, so that's the course content. Next week is a full week where you're gonna see everything that I would have students do. So it's always the same. There's a pre-class survey. You can either click on this, and it's going to take you to the survey. You shouldn't have clicked on that. Or you can click on this. It tells you when it's due. It says, please do this survey. All right, I'm not going to click on it again because it might mess me up. Okay. So it's 3 points. I will talk about this in class, why I have students do the survey. Then the next thing you're going to see are the lectures and videos. This is not full yet. I'm having problems with YouTube. Okay, there's a PowerPoint for the chapter. Look at it, don't look at it, doesn't matter. And then here is my lecture that I'm going to do. So that I did. I try to keep them around 15 minutes. They follow along with the textbook, and I sometimes add information to help it be more easily understood. Okay, and as I said, there will be there's 2, 3, or 4 each week. Come on. Okay. There's a discussion write-up every week in class in a small group, usually 3 students. You'll have a discussion. You have to be prepared. So make sure you take a look at this before you come to class. So this says before class, and then in class, and then after class. So when you click on this thing, it shows you like same thing that I was blah 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 blah, what I just showed you. But every time you click on the assignment, you have the option to view the rubric, and it shows how I'm going to grade you. Always a good idea to look at the rubric first. Alrighty, so if you could, for this, you could write the submission. It's up to you. For this one, you can either write a submission or you can attach the file. I guess whatever works for you. There's a quiz. In the other video that talks about submitting work, I will give you some more pointers about the quiz. This quiz is not optional. It is mandatory. Supplemental material on Chapter 1. This is where I will have videos, articles. That's pretty much what it is. Videos and articles, maybe music that I find that relate to the topic. Journal for Chapter 1, everyone is doing the same thing. As we go forward, you have more choices and you can look at the supplemental material. All right. So, Journal for Chapter 1 shows you what the due date is, gives you the directions for what I'm asking for, shows you the rubric. So again, so you know, oops, got to fix this one. So you know what how you're going to be graded. Okay, for this one you absolutely have to do a Word document, and where I said journal needs to be done as a Word document and attached. Please see the video submitting work and accessing feedback for pointers. So you do that one. Okay, and what else did I want to show you in the discussions? If you have questions, post a question here. This is a question for anyone in the class. This is not private to me. And what I would like, if you can, to please just post a short biography of yourself. Just give me, like, who are you? What do you like to eat? What's your favorite movie? Your favorite colors? Your experience with interpersonal communication, intercultural communication. Okay. If you want, you can even write it in as a list, bulleted points. Just give me a little bit of information. As I said, we're not going to use collaborate. Talk about messages. My grades. What you will see so far, there's the quiz on chapter 1. I got to fix that. There should be a date there. All right. And it's in it. Well, this one is for oldest first. We probably want to do latest. Yeah, oldest first. Course order. Let's do that one. So the outline on the course, the quiz on the course outline in the 2 videos is due first. Then you have the pre-class survey. Then you have the discussion write-up. You have the journal and the quiz due on the same day. I wonder what I did there. Okay, I got to fix that one. Okay, so it's a good idea to take a look here. I'm building this class slowly. We've been planning this for a long time. We haven't actually taught it yet, so you'll see it a week, 2 weeks at a time. Okay. If for some reason there's a change from what you saw in the what you saw in the calendar, right? Let's say I don't know, something happens. Let me scroll down a little bit, and we decide that we're gonna move the due date for the journal because there were issues and it's not going to be due until Monday. I would put that in the announcements. So that's another reason why it's a good idea to read the announcements. Okay, take a look at this. If you have any questions, please just let me know.